Alright, welcome back. Picking up where we left off from part one of the bikini beach films, or beach party films. And we had ended the series in the last one with the Ghost in the Invisible Bikini. But as I said, the studios, they rebooted the series, taking back to the original idea from the Ghost of Dragstrip Hollow, and doing the same kind of teen comedy film with racing and cars. And Annette and Frankie Avalon did the first one, and Annette and Fabian did the second one. There were only two, 1966 and 1967. And the only way I remember these coming out was in this double feature as well. There were a lot of these films in the MGM Midnight Movies that came out individually and then got paired up on a double feature. So some of the double feature MGMs do have individuals and some do not. There we've got just another shiny disc, flipper disc. So, in the old revival, 1987, Back to the Beach. This is also very well known for having Stevie Ray Vaughan in it. He's playing in the band on the beach. And that was really cool when I first saw this. Being a big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, I thought that was pretty darn awesome. It had a lot of other cameos from other people from the 60s with the Gilligan's Islands and Pee Wee Herman and Leave It to Beaver cast. So they were just trying to throw all kinds of 60s nostalgia at us with this film, and for me it worked. I remember enjoying this film quite a bit. I watched it a number of times. And it's got the old security tabs there. I try not to break those off. I try to keep everything original. But they didn't put a lot into this. This was Paramount, though. You'll notice it's Paramount Pictures. It wasn't MGM. So how that jump got made from MGM to Paramount, I don't know. But that wraps up the series, with the exception of the box set that they put out, Frankie and Annette Movie Legends Collection. And I bought this, as I said in the first video, with the intention of saving us some space on the shelves and replacing the other releases with these. But the problem was, they did not put them in this set in the correct order, and they did not include all of the films either. So it kind of killed my plans. But it's still a nice set to have, and since I have it, I got it dirt cheap at Costco. I think I paid something like $12 for this at Costco, so it wasn't a huge expense to relive them. The artwork is basically a reboot of the original releases. I'll keep it centered to try and make sure that the focus stays good. But as I pointed out, these fun facts, if you looked closely at the other DVD releases I showed you, those fun facts usually had 2 or 3 facts, and on all of these, they only took one of those facts to reduplicate here on these cases. Probably kind of a space saving measure. I'll get it right eventually. And that's the sticker, of course, that was on the box. I'll try to save everything I can. There was no booklet with this either. But if you look at what's shown here and refer back to the first video, or even better yet, just look up the filmography on Wikipedia, you'll see that they're not in the correct order that they originally came out. So, like I said, this set did not work for me as my intended plan to replace the ones on the shelf and save some space. Because anyone who's been a big DVD collector, and probably part of the reason why streaming has caught on so well, because they do take up a lot of space. Can't deny. With 14,000 titles, I've got 2 rooms shelved wall to wall, And I've got a bunch boxed up. And it's about 5 years ago, I believe, I reached the one in, one out, because the wife wouldn't let me build any more shelves or expand to any more rooms. So I had to start making choices. What stays on the shelf, what goes in a box and gets archived. And you know, it is challenging. That is one thing that's really nice about streaming and having video libraries online, is that doesn't take any space. And not everyone has space to fill up with the physical media, which I do love having the physical media, and I do have the space, so no harm done here for me. But I do understand why the formats are dying, why physical media is becoming just what I'm referring to them as, museum pieces. They're not going to be around a whole lot longer, I don't believe. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that we still are getting some physical media releases. I read recently that red boxes are going to be closing up at the end of this year, 2023. So you're not even going to have any place to rent. Netflix is quitting. They're going to online, subscription-only streaming. So physical media is definitely becoming a thing of the past. Who knows if it'll get a resurgence the way vinyl did or not, but I kind of sort of doubt it. Because, like I've said, the economics of it, the space-saving issues, and that's just the way things go. Things change. But I personally still love to have the physical media. I love to browse my shelves. That's basically what I'm doing with these videos. It's allowing you to browse the shelves with me. And it's fun. Something I really enjoy doing. So that covers the beach movies completely, even with the re-editions. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this because I don't want to be too rushed and don't think I'll have quite enough time to finish the Annette Funicello movies follow-up. So we'll do that in a part 3, which we'll be right back with in a few. Hope you join us.